All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Curiosity Corner Live. We're going to have a few seconds to connect, but in the meantime, if you're here early, feel free to give this video a like and then head over and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every day at 10:30 and 3 o'clock. So go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. Okay. So how's everybody doing today? Are we having a good time? I enjoy how it was like 60 yesterday, and today it's like 36 and snowing. I don't know where you're all from, but here in Cleveland, well, honestly, here in Cleveland, we call that Thursday. Yeah. Anyway, that's probably been enough time. So hi again. My name is Jared, your friendly science Viking, and I am a guest engagement specialist over the Great Lakes Science Center. Now, obviously, the center is still closed down because of everything that's going on, but we didn't want you to miss out on the chance to talk about science. So with that in mind, today we're going to talk about water pressure. Now, I know a little while back, my buddy Matt told you about pressure, and he pulled a balloon into a bottle, which was awesome. But today, we're going to take things in a different way. Set this up so you can see what I'm going to do. That felt way better than I thought it was going to. And we're going to play with water pressure. So, here I have a big old bowl of water. And I have this little dish that has a message written inside it, which you can't really see. Oh well, so let's change that now. But using the power of science, I am going to put this dish in this bowl of water, and my little sign, my note, isn't going to get wet. So let's do it. All right. So as we can see, my dish is now completely covered in water. There we go. Now I'm going to take it back out. And if I take my note out, it's still completely dry. But Science Viking, how, I hear you ask? Well, I'll tell you. So, but first, I have a question for everybody. Is my glass, my little dish here, is this full or empty? What do you think? Is this a full dish or is this an empty dish? Anything in here? Any votes? Any comments? Any thoughts? Ooh, we got a bunch of votes for empty. Do we have anybody who thinks this might be full? I see a comment that says full of air. Well done. So we don't usually think about it, but air, the air around us, is a tangible, measurable thing. So my glass right here, my dish, is actually full. It's full of air. It's full of nitrogen, oxygen, some trace chemicals. It's completely, and that air is a tangible force. It's measurable. So when I put my air-filled dish into this bowl, now my water would like to enter my bowl, but it can't. Because there's my dish here is already full. So that air that's trapped here, when I put it in my water, it acts as a wall. The water wants to go in, but it can't. There's stuff already in there. Okay. Now that being said, this isn't very foolproof because all it takes is a slight shift, and the water, kind of like an ice cream scoop, will just scoop that air right out and put it in itself. And when I shift this, hopefully we can see, all the giant watery mess I'm making right by the electronics. By the way, don't play with water around the electronics. But anyway, when I lift this up, we can see the air escape. That's what that big old bubble is. So the bubble is just trapped air. The reason why it's spherical is because the air gets pushed on by all sides by the water, by the pressure the water exerts. Okay, I'm going to stop doing that. Okay, so that was our first experiment. It's been 5 minutes, and I've already made a giant watery mess. Big surprise there. All right, next up, we have Tupperware. No, I'm kidding. I have a 2-liter bottle, which is filled with water. I know, very exciting, a 2-liter bottle. Stay with me. But I have taped over 3 holes. The one's over there. Somewhere. There it is. And when I take this tape off, if I can take the tape off, come on, work with me. There we go. Well, that accomplished nothing. How weird. Let's see if I can get this next piece of tape off. Once again, please don't play with water around the electronics. I'm a trained professional. Which should scare you more than anything else, to be honest. It's also very hard to remove tape when your hands are wet. Something that somebody, me, probably should have thought about before this moment. Come on. All right, hold on. I have to fight a losing battle with water. Give me a second. I am 100% losing this battle. That is happening in front of all of you. Ah, there's one. Whew. Okay, we're almost there. Just got to figure out how to get this middle piece of tape off. There it is. All right. Whew, I was really worried I was going to work that out. Okay, now. There we go. So, what we see here is water pressure. Now, what's super interesting, I hope we can see it without, ruining the electronics. But right here, my first hole, no water is actually exiting. But we can see a bunch of bubbles, hope we can see it, rising to the surface. Because as our water lowers, this is a vacuum. This is an empty space in my bottle, which, by the way, nature does not like a vacuum. So it wants to fill it with something. It fills it with air. Now, what we have here is my middle stream is kind of, okay. But this bottom one is really pushing this water out. And that's because of the increased pressure. There's more weight right here than there is up here. And because there's more weight, because there's more mass, it pushes out with more pressure. Now, the real question is, what do I do with the giant 2-liter of leaking water? I'm just going to put you down. Stay. Whew, that was more stressful than I honestly thought it was going to be. Now, all right, where was I? I lost track. Aha! One more experiment for everybody. Let me move the 2-liter of leaking water. Stay. Good inanimate 2-liter. Anyway, so one more experiment for everybody. Guys, why do you think I have time for this? Come on. There we go. So, I have a 20-ounce bottle. It's filled with water. And for some unknown reason, I've punched a hole in it and put a straw through. It was just my day to punch weird holes in objects. So we talked about air pressure. We talked about water pressure. Now we're talking about both. So here I have a balloon. Yeah, that'll work. So I'm going to attach my balloon to this 20-ounce bottle. We are going to see what happens. I'm going to try to attach it, and we're apparently going to argue with me. Balloon, come on, man. There are enough problems with the tape. Why do you think I have time for this? Aha! Aha! I did it. I think. Almost. There we go. Okay. Whew. Now, because of the elasticity of our balloon, because of how it clings to stuff, it's formed a perfect seal around the mouth of my bottle. So the air inside my balloon only has one place to go. it's going to go straight into my bottle. Now, in normal circumstances, my bottle would already be full. But because I cut a hole in it, because I have this straw, my air has somewhere it needs to escape. It's going to push down, and obviously, air is a tangible force. It has to go somewhere. So, oh, hello. That worked. A lot better than I thought it was going to. All right. I mean, I planned it. It worked out. But see, work come together. It fills me with pride. Anyway, moving away from that. So, what's happening is that air from my balloon is pushing into my bottle. My bottle's already full. Some with water, some with air. So, because they're still pushing in, it's going to push whatever's in my bottle already out. And the easiest way to escape is through this straw. And what's already in my straw is my water. Now, if I squeeze the balloon, I force more air out. If I increase the pressure on the balloon, I increase the pressure of the air going into my bottle, which in turn increases the pressure that makes the water escaping have more force. Whoops. Oh well. Which also the world's weirdest squirt gun. Okay. All right. So, hope everybody had fun. Oh. There's nothing else. Hope you were entertained watching me get water everywhere. Whew. Now, it's time for our design challenge. Our challenge for today is to recreate any of the experiments you've seen or make your own experiment using water pressure. Now, once again, I cannot stress this enough. Please do not play with water around your electronics. They don't actually, they mix really well together, and that's the problem. That's an episode for another science day. But, so make your own experiment using water pressure. Post it online, put it somewhere on social media, tag us with the hashtag StayCuriousCLE, and then come on back at 3 o'clock today. We'll go over some stuff we talked about, and maybe there'll even be a spoiler for tomorrow. So that's our show. Thank you very much. It was wonderful to see all of you again. But until next time, have fun, be safe, and as always, stay curious.